comedian is DJ Delgado. First off, everybody give it up for the redneck hip-hop white stripes over here. And also give it up for your roast master, Chris Susi. That Asian guy from The Hangover really let himself go. But it's nice that you're taking a break from fighting Godzilla to be here. You look like Chow Yun-fat ate Jackie Chan after he ate Jet Li. But enough about Margaret Cho. And speaking of fat lesbians, Phil Keeling's here. Phil Keeling actually just recorded a CD, and if you guys haven't heard it, I recommend that you guys go home immediately, go on Amazon.com, and download anything else. Also here with us tonight, we have Scott Corcoran, aka King Spoet.
DJ!
Oh, my bad.
There we go.
Yeah, Scott Corcoran, aka King Spoet is here. And for those of you guys that haven't heard his act, his mouth is dirtier than the girls in Two Girls, One Cup. One of the first things that Scott says when he's on stage is that he's not a stand-up comic, and by the time he's done, the two people left agree. Most people describe the movie Hostel as 6 minutes of softcore porn and a half hour of the most sadistic, disgusting shit they've ever seen. Scott described it as 60 minutes of softcore porn and then 30 minutes of hardcore porn. And also we have the great Chris Davison here. And if you haven't, Chris Davison, if you haven't seen him, every other punchline with him ends with rape. Chris writes more about rape than writers for Law and Order SVU. And Chris's girlfriend is here, Melanie Goldie, for some reason. I did it again, shit. And before, so, you know, before Melanie showed up, you know, I really thought that whose dick do I have to suck to get on this dais was just a turn of phrase.
Now you know.
Melanie sucked Chris's dick to get on the dais. Phil just did it for free. But Chris and Melanie are like, you know, your everyday normal couple, your everyday modern couple. You know, their first date was a date rape. And Chris and Melanie actually broke up for 2 weeks in their relationship, and which I can only assume is the time it takes for eHarmony to fail to find any match for you. Thomas Houston and MJ Houston are both here. And you know, like, I can only assume they're here through affirmative action. But to be honest, I'm just glad you guys aren't wearing hoodies. Too much? Too soon?
Not soon enough.
Stand your ground!
Also, Josh Wood is here. Josh Wood, you look like Andy Dick with more AIDS. And also we got Stephen Clark here. I work with Stephen. And Stephen looks like the kind of guy that Chris Hansen would know on a first name basis. Stephen's stand-up combines the complexity of corporate accounting with the excitement of corporate accounting. And Stephen actually now has a girlfriend. He's had it for the past 4 months. Which is surprising, because I really didn't think he'd have that large of a stockpile of roofies. Raph Nasty's here, everybody. Raph, I'm glad he dressed up for tonight. Raph is Native American, and his original Native American name was Sits on Cock. Raph, it's it's good to see you, though. The last time I saw you was on America's Most Wanted. Oh, wait, no, that was meant for MJ, sorry. But enough about these guys. It's time for the man of the hour. It's time for Shane Gray. Shane breaks the social norms for comedians. Comics are supposed to be neurotic and self-conscious. Shane can only masturbate when his laptop is off so he can see his reflection. That's how self-centered he is. And comics are supposed to be people pleasers. But the only person Shane has ever pleasured is himself. And I would call Shane an asshole, but I'm afraid Chris would try and fuck him. But to say that Shane puts people off would be an understatement. R. Kelly wouldn't piss on a fire to put Shane out. Shane has been in the military, he's been a salesman, an actor, a singer, and a comic. The only thing Shane hasn't been is successful. But all joking aside, you're a great guy, you're a great comic, and I'm really glad you let me come out to do this, man. Thank you very much.